Welcome to Commander Party!
This week, we are partying pretty hard, harder than we've ever partied before. We've set up an archenemy game that pushes the power limits of what we tend to play on this show to see how spicy we need to be to beat a formidable archenemy.
And we'll be playing with the new archenemy retooling from Duskmourn that adjusts the rules for Commander play specifically. And it works like this.
One player is the archenemy, starting with a life total of 60. They go first, and at the beginning of each of their upkeeps, they will reveal a scheme card that has a brutal effect on the other players.
Those three other players, well, they share a total of 60 life, and while the archenemy still has to declare attacks to an individual player, any other player can block whether or not they are being attacked.
We'll introduce our guests and get to the game in just a moment. But while you're here, how about you give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment? It's free for you, and it goes a long way towards building this show and making it bigger and better, like this, with each episode.
And now, let's get to the party.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm Nexie, and today I'm playing Grist the Hunger Tide. And with any luck, I'll be bugging all of my opponents. They made me say this. You happy?
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Joe Johnson, aka Black Nito, aka Bushido Brown, aka Known Thug, and today you really gonna know me because I am the archenemy, bringing in Lord of Pain. Anytime you cast a spell, I'm doing damage. Anytime you draw a card, I'm doing damage. Anytime you play a land, I'm doing damage. If you breathe wrong at me, I'm doing damage. That's just what's happening, so get ready. Choo choo! Chugga 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 pain train. Chugga 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 pain train. Yeah! You see these TVs? I'm on all your TVs. Turn on the TV, I'm there. You will never get rid of me. Never. Woo!
How's it going? I'm Ify Nwadiwe. I'm playing Narcy, Fabled Singer. It's a bard. We're doing bard things. We're just having fun by ourselves until we just, let it rip. Enchantments. Skipping my feet. Constellation. I'm singing in the pain. Building slowly. It all makes sense when you think about it.
What's up, everybody? I'm Becca Scott, and today I'm playing Asheen. Two heavens as one. When two become one. I need two triggers like I never needed two triggers before. It's Spice Girls.
Are you ready?
I'm ready!
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so the game is Archenemy. Because, Joe, I don't think I've ever knocked you out of a game of Magic, and we played a good amount.
And so your idea is to make him more powerful?
Well, I think the teamwork that we will have, the three of us with a shared life total of 60 versus Joe with a shared life total of 60 and a deck of Archenemy cards, this could go great for us.
That's completely fair.
You seem doubtful.
Totally.
I know Joe. I know Archenemy. And I've did the math in my head of both of those two people coming together. Also, I call the deck of people.
Yeah.
We are Lord of Pain.
Lord of Pain is a fun one.
Okay.
All right, Nexie, how are you feeling?
Nervous. This is my first time playing against Joe, actually. We'll see.
You're not alone, okay?
My hands are sweating, but it's okay.
It's game time.
I don't think it'll be a problem that you can't gain life with your life gain deck.
Yeah.
And you know what? If we just kill the commander, you can.
That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it'll be gaining life for all of us.
Yes.
It's easy.
If y'all work on the removal, I can work on getting us some help.
We got this.
We got this.
Yeah, team y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your team name?
Try.
Yeah, try.
Team try.
Try.
Trying is enough. Yeah. Joe, would you do the honors and go first?
I would love to. And before I go first, I'm going to go to my upkeep and reveal this archenemy card. Your nightmares are delicious! When you set this scheme in motion, each opponent who has more than 5 cards in hand discards cards equal to the difference. Then if fewer than 3 cards were discarded this way, you draw 3 cards.
So we each discard 2 because we have a starting hand of 7?
Of 7, yes.
And that's 6 cards total.
I believe so.
So you do not get to draw 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, boom.
All right. Well,
Starting it off real fair.
I don't even want these cards.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
didn't
in
want them.
lands.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
want cards in my graveyard.
That's true. I'm helping you out.
I am getting rid of Sky Knight Vanguard and Layla the Blade Reforged.
Boom.
I'm getting rid of Swarm of Bloodflies and Plague Fiend.
Okay.
Well, me.
yeah.
And now I'll take my turn.
Yeah.
I will draw a card. Oh, Lord.
Pain.
Yeah, hey, zing. I'm going to go ahead and start the pain train going because you don't hurt me, I hurt me. With an Ancient Tomb, and I'll tap it, and I'll lose 2 points of damage going to 58, and I'm going to play it in Mana Vault. Pass the turn.
Surprisingly not banned yet?
Yeah. Because you got to pay for it on tap.
Draw.
Okay.
Hey.
So I'm going to start this off by playing a forest, tapping it, and playing a Soul Ring.
Ooh, good magic.
Yeah. I'm trying to race against the pain.
I'm going to play a Shattered Landscape, tap it and sack it, and then I'll go find Plains.
And I will play a Swamp, tap it for a Haywire Mite.
Excited for y'all?
Yeah.
Okay, team try. I'm rooting for y'all.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for y'all.
We're trying.
All right, we're trying. All right, let's see what this is. My wealth will bury you.
Oh, wow.
When you set this scheme in motion, create a number of treasure tokens equal to the number of artifacts and enchantments your opponents control. Dockside. Rest in peace. If they control fewer than 4 artifacts and enchantments, create 4 treasure tokens instead.
Oh,
It'd be a 4.
3 and 4.
So yeah,
Yep.
that'll be 4.
Have a sexy die.
Boom. All right, so I get 4 of those, and then I get to draw. So I will draw for my turn. Play a mountain. Tap the Ancient Tomb, taking 2 damage, going to 56, and I'm gonna pop 3 of these, going to 1, and I'm gonna play the Lord of Pain.
Trouble.
Yeah.
Tell us more about the Lord of Pain, if you would.
Oh, the Lord of Pain. So this version is hilarious because it's my face on it. Shout out to my buddy Tropic. And it has Menache. And my opponents can't gain life. And then whenever a player casts their first spell each turn, choose another target player. Lord of Pain does damage equal to the chosen player's, to the mana value of the chosen player.
So,
Eventually, we're going to take that damage 3 times because we all do it. And most people pronounce Menache Menace, just in case you're,
I'd say 50-50.
Not on this side of the table.
All right. And then we're going to continue.
No.
We're going to tap this Mana Vault and this Mountain and use the last treasure to make 5 mana, casting a Gilded Lotus.
Oh, God.
And we're going to tap that Gilded Lotus for 3 black mana and play Braids.
Oh, no.
There is a nightmare. At the beginning of my end step, I may sacrifice an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land, or planeswalker. And if I do, each opponent may sacrifice a permanent that shares a card type. For each opponent who doesn't, that player loses 2 life and I draw a card.
Okay.
So we're going to go to my end step. I'm going to sacrifice this Mana Vault. Would you like to sacrifice
An artifact?
An artifact.
I have none.
Okay.
So I lose 2 life and you draw 1
And I
card?
draw 1, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that. So go ahead and take that 2 life.
You know what? I will sacrifice this, and when it dies, we'll just gain those 2 life back.
Ooh.
Love it.
So-
oh, wait. We can't gain life.
life.
Because of the
Oh,
Lord
we
of Pain.
can't.
So we'll lose 4 and you'll draw 2 cards.
That's fair.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Okay. I wanted it in the graveyard anyways.
Good. It's good.
Oh, Lord, it's coming. Sorry. Continue, try.
God. We will continue
Great.
to try.
All right.
Draw. I'm going to play Luxury Suite and an Arcane Signet. Good, honest magic.
That's just 2 damage. So which one of your Hydra Triheads would you like to hit?
I'm going to give it to Nexie as a gift.
I deserve it. I will play Slitherbore Pathway, and I will pay 2 for Life from the Loam. Return up to 3 target land cards from my graveyard to my hand. I have none, but I want this. I want this in the graveyard.
All right.
And that's
And it
another.
also has Dredge 3, which will be relevant later.
All
Our
right.
next turn.
That's another 2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just 2.
Boop, boop.
2
All
boops.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take another 2 as well. I'm going to play my planes for turn. I'm going to play Jukai Naturalist.
Good card.
And then I will pass turn.
Take 2 more.
Ooh. Hey, 50 is a nice healthy life total. It's fine.
No, it's just
We're gonna kill Lord of Pain. We're gonna get your commander out, gain life. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Team try.
All right, Team Try. We got another Archenemy card coming. What is this?
Too many eyeballs.
My followers ascend. When you set the scheme in motion, put 5 +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, and it gains flying and vigilance until the end of turn. If you control no creatures, instead create a 4/4 color scarecrow artifact token creature with vigilance. So
Biblically accurate moth.
yeah. That is spooky. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my Lord of Pain.
So that's just a 9/9 vigilance
Just a
player.
9/9 with
No, it's a
Fine.
5/5. You put 5,
Oh,
right?
5. You put 5 counters.
That's a 10/10.
10/10.
okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, it's
All
gonna
right.
hit one of us.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Draw from my land for turn and play a Haunted Ridge. All right, cool. We're going to take 2 more damage, and we are going to cast a Shieldred the Apocalypse.
No. Well, good game.
Yep, and that's 4 more damage coming your way.
Okay.
And then I have 1 floating.
What was the 4 damage for?
Oh, for a Shieldred, because it's my first spell.
Oh, yeah. Your turn is also a turn.
Yes.
And then we'll tap 1 more, because I have 1 floating from the Ancient Tomb. We'll play Bloodseeker. I'll go ahead back and explain Shieldred, because that's a little scary. It has Death Touch, a 4/5. Whenever I draw a card, I gain 2 life. And whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. And then Bloodseeker says whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you may have that player lose 1 life.
I would prefer if you didn't.
I mean, it's the Lord of Pain, though. We gotta keep the pain train going.
We sure do. You know, we asked for this.
Yeah.
And notably, it's not no one can gain life, it's your opponents can't gain life.
Opponents can- so I can gain life.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Wow.
We're gonna go to the best step, the combat step,
Favorite step.
and
Pass through the combat stuff.
no one has flyers. I might as well come over there and have a little fun. So we got a 3/3 and a 10/10. If you have a blocker, but I'm actually gonna swing this Braids over here, and Becca, you get the Lord of Pain.
10/10.
So
In
you can block.
response,
Uh-huh.
I will accept.
All right.
As will I.
Okay.
For 13?
Do you want to block for your
No,
teammates?
I don't think I'm
So that'd be 13 damage.
All right, going from 46 to 33.
It's a great number.
I love that
Great.
number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, all we need, top deck, removal.
Yeah, that's
with
it.
the 2 mana we have.
Absolutely.
It's gonna go great.
It'll be fine.
Our turn?
Well, I'm gonna go to my end step.
That makes sense.
Because Braids trigger.
Yep.
And I'm gonna sacrifice this Ancient Tomb. Would you all like to sacrifice a land?
Hell no.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 6 damage.
6 damage, and I'll draw 3 cards and gain 6 life.
27. Second favorite number.
Second favorite number.
Yeah.
I'll be at 60 again.
All right.
Who knew?
Who knew? All right. Untap. What happens when we draw 3 cards?
Oh boy. That's another 6 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, going to 21.
Tight. Tight.
You don't call him Lord of Pain for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm scared.
Hey, you know what? The faster we die, the faster we re-rack. I am going to play Command Tower and Elturel Survivors, dealing 4 damage to us.
Oof.
Technically, I chose Ify.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Or
That's
you
fair.
can choose.
I could choose, yeah. I'll do the same. You were right.
Great.
I will play a Phyrexian Tower and pay 3 for Grist. Get us to die faster, especially when creatures enter the battlefield, right?
Yeah, creatures on the battlefield.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay,
This is a
More
also
Planeswalker,
damage.
so that's fine.
that's
but-
also another life from the Bloodseeker.
Yes.
1, 2, 3 to 14.
And then another one from that creature entering.
So Planeswalker didn't lose a life.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just realized Myriad is not good with one opponent.
Yeah.
I also realized I should have dredged.
Oh,
Yeah.
oops. Nerf.
Fine.
Okay. This will be over soon. Sandseep Citadel tapped. Tap to play Sithis. Harvest's Hand. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 1 life and draw a card. You just draw a card, but then 2 damage. I'll send it at Becca. That's 2 damage there. Then it's 1 damage for
The Bloodseeker.
Bloodseeker.
Yep.
And I think that's all we.
Do we want this to be over with quicker? Because I can uptick Grist. Just get
make a
creatures
creature.
out.
You could -2 to kill his commander.
I can't. I need to sacrifice a creature for that. Unfortunately.
Yikes. You could sack my creature, but that's not how this works.
Yeah.
If only.
I will say, Sithis holds a very special place in my heart because the first time I met you, you lent me your Sithis deck, and then I went home and built my own.
Yes.
And it's one of my
Yes.
favorite commanders to play.
It's so fun.
Yes.
It is the best
Awesome.
enchantress
Yes.
of all time.
She's a lovely lady.
Did you want to uptick?
Let's see how this goes.
Well, that'll just do 1 damage from Bloodseeker.
Yeah.
At least, because if I hit an insect from the mill, then it'll create another insect. And so it'll...
I think that's our only... Well, we're not going to live.
No, let's just do it.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll uptake Grist. And it was a land. Well, we only create 1 insect.
1 damage?
Yeah,
1
that's
damage.
You don't have to.
I mean,
We're at 9, and you're at...
Right.
60.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we have to pass turn.
Never been more
Alright.
evenly matched.
Never. All right, let's get this arch enemy card out. Time bends to my will. When you set this game in motion, take an extra turn after this one.
No.
Skip the untap step of that turn. Good lord.
Well, you no longer have vigilance on the Lord of Pain.
That's true, and it's not
just a
flying.
10-10.
It's just a 10-10 on the ground.
Yeah.
That's it.
We got blockers
No
now.
big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card and gain 2 life. I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna play Underworld Dreams. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Underworld Dreams does 1 damage to that player.
GG.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, you could just pass turn and we lost.
I mean, I'll pass turn to myself, and then have another scheme happen, and then
Okay, let's play it out.
Yeah. I don't know if that's relevant for the cameras, but yeah, that's pretty much gonna be.
We'll see it.
Yeah.
We'll see it.
Okay. All right. Cool. So that does 3 damage to everybody.
Boop, boop, boop.
And then
Wait, because you drew a card just now?
No, because that's the first spell from this turn from
Yeah.
Lord of the Pains
Lord of Pain.
trigger.
Thank you.
And then you know what? Let's have some fun, because why not? Let's play a Jessica's Will, and let's see what are the next 3. Let's exile 3 cards. Oh, good lord! So I got 2 lands that I already played a land, so these get exiled. But I do get an Anvil of Bargadin, and I'm going to play it. So I'm going to play that for 2. Each player skips his or her discard phase. During each player's draw phase, that player draws an additional card and then chooses and discards a card.
Oh.
So you'll draw 2 cards on your turn, and yeah, I think that's good enough to call it, because
Game.
Yep.
All right.
GG.
Thank you. Lord of Pain.
Guess
Lord of
what?
Pain, Yep.
We knew this might happen.
Yeah.
And so we had a plan. And that is shuffle them up. We're playing again. No archenemy, but Joe's the unofficial archenemy.
Yeah, I don't think there's a world in after that game we thinking we're going to try and attack each other.
But something different could happen this
That's
time.
true. Yeah, I can have nothing.
That was terrible.
Painful?
Yeah, brutal.
Oh, stingy.
Shameful.
Oh, they very spicy.
Should we do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Okay.
All right. We did
Let's
it.
do it.
No, let's do it.
We
We'll
need
see.
a new team name. What should we go for?
Try again.
Team try again.
Team
Okay.
try again.
Wait, y'all on team again? I thought I was.
No.
Until
It's
further
fine.
notice.
Yeah.
Until further notice.
Don't even worry about it.
This could change.
Yeah.
All right. Next, so you won the digital die roll, and you're up first.
Oh my goodness. And I draw
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
Starting with 7 cards.
a forest, and I will pass.
Ooh,
Just
fair magic.
honest magic.
Honest magic.
Love that.
We will draw, and we will play an Urborg, giving everyone swamps.
Oh.
So look at that.
Beautiful.
Group hug Joe.
Each land is also a swamp.
Yep, each land is also a swamp.
I love that for
And
us.
I
Thank
will
you.
also pass.
All
Boom.
right. Drawing for turn. Little swampy boy.
Double swamps.
Double swamp.
It's like an Oreo without the frosting.
Yeah. Just chocolate cookies.
Just chocolate.
Some chocolate cookies.
I'm gonna draw. I'm going to play a Shattered Landscape, and I'm gonna crack it for a Plains and pass.
Wow.
Right.
No violence.
Yeah.
No violence.
violence.
Good.
We'll never do it.
Wholesome magic.
Let's just
we're
keep
all
doing
friends.
that, y'all.
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
Yeah, let's keep playing lands. Yeah.
Looking at these cool pictures.
Yep.
I will draw for turn, and then I'll play a Tainted Wood, which I can now activate thanks to Joe. This is amazing.
Look at that.
It's like your best friend.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and tap it for a swamp and pay one more for a Pestilent Siphoner. It's a 1/1 flying with Toxic 1.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. It's just friendship.
Just hit you 10 times and
Yeah.
you go away.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Well, we'll draw and we'll play
Group hug, more like group bug.
Yeah, group bug. I got this Scalding Tarn. I don't have to crack it, but I will for deck thinning. So I will be the first to hurt myself. And I will go get a Blood Crypt tapped, and I will pass.
See, that's how nice you are. You didn't want to hurt any of us.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
like, you took first
I'm
blood.
gonna, always take first blood. You know?
That's how all magic should be.
All right. Draw. Oh, okay. I'm going to play Fortified Village. I don't have a Forest or Plains to reveal, so it's going to enter tapped, and then I will pass turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a swamp. That's also a double swamp. And we're gonna tap for Treasure Dredger. I can pay one, tap it, and pay a life to create a treasure, and it's a 2/2. And that's it for me.
All right. I will untap and draw. And let's also get a double swamp out here. And you know what? I'm going to pay 3, and we're going to get Grist out. We're going to get my commander out. And I'm going to start by upticking her already. So I will uptick her 1, and I get to create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token. And then I mill a card. If it's an insect card that was milled this way, I put a loyalty counter on Grist and repeat the process. So we're just creating a swarm, but I whiffed. It was a Twilight Mire.
All right, and just for the kids at home, do you want to tell us the minus abilities?
I can -2, and I may sacrifice a creature. When I do, I can destroy target creature or planeswalker. And then I can -5. It's fine. It's just her little ult where each opponent loses life equal to the number of creature cards in my graveyard. That's fine. That's all right.
It'll never happen.
Good, honest magic. And I will move to combat. Ify, I'll swing at you with a 1/1 flyer with Toxic 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, and then I pass my turn.
Okay, all right. And I will draw. And we're just going to slow roll it today. We're just going to play a Dragon Skull Summit. Comes in untapped because I control a swamp or mountain. We're going to pay 3. And we're just going to play a McGrim. So whenever an opponent discards a card, McGrim does 2 damage to that player. So I didn't do it. McGrim did it.
All right. Sounds good. All right. None of that cycling going on right now. Play Farseek. So I can look for... Plains, island, swamp, mountain, and put it onto the battlefield. Tapped, then shuffle.
What you gonna find?
I'm just gonna put a.
I wanted to say
Plains.
Ghostbusters. And
Something ingrained in us.
Yeah, it's just sits there.
Can't help it.
And then I will pass turn while I do this quick shuffle.
All right, untap, draw. I'm gonna drop Plains and tap 3 to play a Sword of Hearth and Home, but I cannot equip today. This is an equipment. It's gonna give a creature 2/2 protection from green and white. Haha.
Oh.
And whenever an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, exile 1 target creature you own, then search your library for a basic land, put both cards onto the battlefield under your control, then shuffle. Oh, so it unequips if I have to do that to the creature.
Yeah, but you can choose to do it whether or not. So it's like up to. Yeah. Or you can blink another creature that you have out that has a ETB.
Yeah. Well, we can't equip it yet, so we'll just sit tight and pass.
I will untap and draw. I will play a Nurturing Peatland as land for turn. And let's double Grist with Grist Voracious Larva. It is a 1/2 Death Toucher, and whenever it or another creature enters the battlefield under my control, if it entered from my graveyard or I cast it from my graveyard, I may pay 1 green. If I do, I exile it and then return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. For my next trick, Crawling Sensation. It is an enchantment. At the beginning of my upkeep, I may mill 2 cards. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into my graveyard from anywhere for the first time each turn, I create a 1/1 green insect creature token.
Oh,
so
wow.
even if I whiff with Grist, I can still get a 1/1 insect.
Nice.
That creepy crawly
And
feeling up your
speaking
back.
of, I'm just making a swarm. We're gonna uptick Grist.
Your deck is scary.
It's okay. Only if you have a fear of bugs.
Yeah.
I'll create an insect and mill, and it was an entomb. So I don't even get an insect off of Crawling Sensation.
They said, I'm going to whiff harder.
Try me. It's
Try, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll move to combat, and I know you have protection from green, but you have protection from black, so I will swing at you. It's a 1/1 toxic one.
Well, it's only the equipped creature that gets the protection, and so I will take the 1, and I will take 1 poison.
And this is for you.
Thank you.
I will go ahead and pass.
Cool. I will draw. And I will play this Verdant Catacombs. And time for more deck thinning. I will crack that. Hurt myself. See? I'm doing all the work for y'all. I'm just saying. And I will go look for a basic swamp. Tap 3 for braids.
Oh.
Yeah. But I don't have anything I really want to sack. And I'm a little behind on land, so I'm gonna go to my instep and just pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to untap. Upkeep draw. Okay. Going to play Orzhov Ballistica, which is going to bounce a land. Let's bounce this swamp. Play Rampant Growth. Let's go ahead and get another forest out here. So it's, free real estate. It's like it didn't happen.
Just sitting there.
And then I'm going to shuffle and pass turn.
Okay. Untap. We're going to play a Bloodfell Caves and get life. Then, despite this non-optimal play, I'm thinking about putting Sword of Hearth and Home onto my treasure, swinging it Ify. Let's just go ahead and do it.
What did I ever do? I ain't got nothing going on over here. I'm just building.
You know what? I'm just gonna get the treasure and tap it and pay a life. All right, we got that treasure, and we got an equipped creature, and we're wide open, and I will pass.
Of course. I will untap, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I may mill 2 cards, and I shall. As is my right.
Here's your right.
Oh shit, bro! I realize I can do that instant speed. I know how to play Magic.
My first mill is a Vampiric Tutor.
Oh.
My second is Victimize. So
It's like,
my
no,
deck,
harder.
I think I'm experiencing instant karma from giving half of this table poison.
Wow, I liked it. 1 poison, that's nothing.
Honestly. And then I'll draw for turn. So I'll tap the Nurturing Peatland like a swamp and cast Loam Larva. And when it enters, I may search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, shuffle my library, put that card on top. I guess I may as well look for a forest, right? Because it's both.
Yep.
All right, let's pop this forest right on top. Oh, crazy. Wonder what that is. I'm gonna uptick Grist. And I'm gonna mill. Whoa, it was a forest. Oh, I create on the uptick, I create an insect. But because I milled a land, I get to create another insect. That's the wrong insect. That's relevant later.
I hope not.
We'll see. We'll see. But I'm gonna pay 2 for Insidious Roots. Ooh. And creature tokens I control now can tap for 1 mana of any color.
Whoa, that's sick.
And whenever 1 or more creature cards leave my graveyard, I can create a 0/1 green plant creature token and put a +1/+1 counter on each plant I control.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
call you into my office, and this isn't personal. This is just kind of how things work. A lot of things are moving around, and I just want to say, and this is temporary. Things can change down the line. But I'd like to inform you that you're going to be demoted. Great news! You've been promoted to Archenemy.
Congratulations!
And, I'd say it starts immediately. So
Effective immediately.
Thank you.
It's all good.
Enjoy.
Wow.
Thank you.
like a
Hands are
severance?
definitely not sweating.
The severance is you won't be attacked for the next 3 turns.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
That's his word and not mine. I will move to combat. And I will just swing at you with a 1/1 toxic 1 fire. It's fine.
Just a little one.
Okay, and you get
It
poison.
just hurts a little bit.
I'll find you a spin down.
Oh, hey, here's another poison counter. Found it.
Yay!
Never didn't have it.
Yep. All right, cool. So I took 1. I will untap, and I will draw. This deck is just giving me lands. I'll play this command tower for my land for turn. I'll tap 5 and play the Lord of Pain on curve.
Yep.
So let's get some pain going, shall we? Shall we? I will move to combat, and let's swing over at Grists for 3.
All right. Well, I'll just chump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
One of my
death touch
instincts.
over there too. Okay.
One of my insects will die.
All right, cool. It's dead. We're still gonna keep it moving. We'll pass.
All right, pass. All right, untap. Let us see. I'm excited to see how this turn is going to go with your new role. I'm going to
Listen,
tap.
I could have played Franco, so
Yeah.
it could have been worse.
I'm going to play an Arcane Signet.
I think I know where you want to point that 2 damage at.
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to go right at you.
Ooh. Boom.
It's nothing. At least I'm not poisoned.
That is true. Tap 2 to play Composer Spring, who says, whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. If you control 6 or more enchantments, instead you may put a creature or land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. And, that is when I will just pay 1. Font of Fertility. Well, it's you may, then I won't, and I will play my swamp for the turn, so it doesn't enter tap, because that would have been the misplay of the century. And then I'm going to tap Arcane Signet and Swamp to sacrifice Font of Fertility and search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tap, and shuffle. And then I'll be passing turns.
All right, we're gonna untap and draw. Tap 3 to play Ishin, 2 heavens as 1, and then...
Where would you like that 3 damage to go?
Oh, did you put out your mean guy? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Nexie, have a joy.
I will. You know what?
You can fight back too next turn. It can't come at you, so.
Look, I'm not, You do what you gotta do. I am swinging at you with the 4/4. Unfortunately, because it's combat damage and not attack trigger, I won't get to trigger it twice.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, then I take 4
Then
damage.
you do take it. Okay, great. And I'm gonna search for a basic. I'm gonna find a mountain.
I just noticed your basics don't match.
I don't know how to build decks, Joe. I throw whatever random crap I've got into a sleeve, and I say, is this good enough? Great. The baby's crying.
No, my basics don't match either. It just needs to be full art. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's my priority.
This is brand new. I haven't swapped.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, no. This is, soon, however.
My land for turn is Evolving Wilds, so we'll need to crack that, but I'll do that in a sec. Don't even worry about it. It's nothing. Here's your treasure back.
No worries.
Because we're going to play Adeline Resplendent Cathar. Vigilance. Her power is equal to the number of creatures you control. So right now she's a 3/4, and whenever you attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Twice.
It's gonna get out of hand.
All right.
It's not yet. It's nice and slow. I'm going to crack Evolving Wilds, and then I will pass turn.
All right. I'll go ahead and untap. At the beginning of my upkeep, I may mill, and I will. Masked Vandal, and a swamp. And because I milled land, I get to create an insect. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and now I get to draw for turn? Gift that keeps on giving.
Play a big spell.
Yeah, I actually, I think I will.
Yay.
Especially because I have since been promoted and I know that I am the archenemy. So I'm gonna see how this fares for me. I'm gonna tap 4 and tap one of my insects for a black. And I'm gonna play an Angel of Suffering.
Oh my.
Honorary insect. It is a 5/3 flyer, and if I would be dealt damage, prevent that damage and mill twice that many cards instead. So
You have to do 5 damage. Where would you like it to go?
can I give it to myself?
No, unfortunately. Let's
all
get
right.
another player.
Well, I'll give it to you.
Oh, well,
Since you asked.
then I'll just point it back at then.
Sure.
Yeah,
You
okay,
get to
cool.
choose.
Yeah, I do get to choose, technically. I was just
1, 2,
giving you the
3, 4,
pleasure
5.
of choosing. But
34.
still, these are my TVs.
I got enough going on over here. I can't make decisions.
No, it's good. And that was a smart play. See, this is a piling tip for you at home. If you haven't noticed, Joe every turn has been asking where we want it to go. That takes the heat off of him, trying to make us forget that the source of the damage is actually his board that is firing it. And we then look at the person who picked us.
That is really astute. Yeah.
That's what we
It
call
was
commander
working.
psychology.
It was absolutely working.
No, I knew what was happening, but I needed you. I had nothing on the board. I was like, I need this. I was living off the teeth of the Lord of Pain. I was sucking on the TV corners.
All right.
Plugging in all the sockets.
Well, with that, I'm gonna uptick Crest. We're gonna uptick, create another insect. Wow, that's crazy. Mill, and it's a land, but because I already milled land, I don't get anything from Crawling Sensation because it's only the first time my turn.
It feels like it's crawling in your skin, confusing what is real. Here's how I fall. Confusing.
I'm just, bringing it back. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, Fear is how I fall. Confusing. There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface.
Right. Well, who wants more poison?
I'll decline the Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah.
Not it.
No, thank you.
Those goes.
Not
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Ify,
Yeah.
take one.
cycle
poison.
repeats.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
This
see.
really is a game of skill. With that, I pass.
All right, let's do it. Lord of Pain, let's do it today. And we're going to cast a Grim Tutor. I'll have to pay 3 life, but
And then you get to send
then I get to send 3. Next, for being indecisive, take 3.
Well, if I would be dealt damage, is it loss of life or is it
It
damage?
is damage.
It is damage. So I get to mill 6 cards.
Boom.
All right. Milling a forest, a swamp, which Crawling Sensation only is on my turn. So I don't get another swamp. Okay. Bone Harvest.
Sorry, each
Deck
turn.
Bridge. Oh, it is for the first time each turn. I thought it was the first time my turn, so I get to create another insect. Thank you. So that's 1,
I
2, 3,
regret
4,
this.
5, 6 Assassin's Trophy. It's fine.
Let's not hit next thing anymore.
Well, I feel like there's something worth mentioning is that, Grist is big. And remember, the minus 5, and it's at 7, does damage equal to the amount of creatures.
But
to
just
each
remember, I milled like 3 or 4 lands just then, so it's fine. There's not
So if
any
there's a
creatures
way
in
to
my graveyard.
get through, we need to be tenderizing Grist a little bit.
It's okay. Look, it's all love over here.
Bugs love you.
We're going to tap 3, and we're going to play Zozu, the Punisher.
Punisher.
So we got Lord of Pain, we got a Nightmare, and we got the Punisher. So whenever a land enters the battlefield, that would have hurt you earlier, Zozu the Punisher deals 2 damage to the land's controller.
Okay.
Any
So,
land,
any
including
land.
yours.
Yep. Yep, hurts me too.
Wow, my Sword of Hearth and Home does not like.
My Angel of Suffering loves that.
Oh,
Hey, we
I'm
got
sorry.
Suffering, Punisher. Pain.
When I used my sword, I did exile and then replay a Sheen.
Okay.
It didn't do anything.
Yeah, it just bounces
I
it.
forgot to say it.
And then I will go to my end step, and I'm not even going to trigger Braids again. I'm just going to pass.
Now, did you say play a land?
Play it. Anytime
when
a land
it
enters the battlefield.
Yeah, so, okay.
Yes, indeed. Not a good time. Not a good time indeed.
Oh, speak for yourself. I'm having a great time.
Board wipe? Where's a board wipe?
3 and play Mesa Enchantress.
Hey.
Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I may draw a card, and then I'm going to pay.
I got 3 damage for that Lord of Pain.
Oh yeah.
Since you want a mill though, right?
I do.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
cool.
I'm sending it at Becca.
Okay.
I'll take
Yeah, taking those free shots at me. Then I'm gonna.
it. Just one. That's okay. You can't hit Nexie, and it can't hit Joe.
It can. It just,
Yeah.
I won't
You're not
pick
gonna
myself.
choose it.
Play Verdant Enchantress. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I may draw a card. They're homies. Dreadhorde Invasion. At the beginning of my upkeep, I lose 1 life in a mass. Zombies 1. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. And when I control a zombie token with a power of 6 or greater, it gains lifelink until end of turn. And I draw 2 cards for that enchantment. I'm going to take 2 life because I'm going to play a command tower.
Hurts to play.
And I will pass turn.
All right.
Play a big spell. Play a big spell.
If I do something to stop Nexie from the Angel of Suffering milling instead of damage.
We can be friends. We can work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then would you leave that there for a little bit? So
Yeah.
maybe I could do some other things about, say,
I won't point it at
how
you.
high Grist is.
I won't point it at you.
Okay, I'm gonna make moves. I'm gonna play Divulcha. This is a legendary artifact vehicle with flying, and when it enters the battlefield or attacks, it deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. And crew 3, it's a 6/5. I'm gonna deal 3 damage to Angel of Suffering.
All right.
And then I guess the 5 is going at Ify.
Yes, please.
Okay, cool. Boop.
Wow, I don't know how I got involved. And I don't know what he's saying fuck me for.
Well, technically this was on cast, so
Yeah.
it would have just milled for Nexie, and I don't want it at me.
Okay.
So, different things can happen now that I cleared that out.
Angel
Yeah, I
of
mean, it
Suffering
can't go
goes-
at you. It can only go at us 3.
Angel of Suffering goes to the graveyard.
Okay. Then, let's see.
Definitely have no way to get that back out.
Yeah, uh-oh. Okay, bad. That's bad. You scare me.
Yeah.
Through it, I'm going to play 2 planes.
I don't know how this turned into like a hippie deck.
That it is what it is. I'm going to re-equip Sword of Hearth and Home onto Adeline, Resplendent Cathar, who I am going to send at Ify. It is power equal to the number of creatures I control, which is 3.
It's going to get big
So
real
it's
soon.
a 5/6, and it's sending 2 1/1s at everyone. So 5/6 coming at you, Ify, with Vigilance.
and
Protection
2
from
humans.
And protection from green and white.
And two humans at each of us, too,
2
right?
humans at each of you, and then I have 6 tapped humans.
Actually, I will be blocking. You said they were 1/1s?
Yeah.
1/1.
I'll block one of them with my Loam Larva since it'll survive. So I'll only take 1.
And the 2 are coming at me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 5, 6, 7.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking 11.
11.
Well, because you
Yeah,
said
because
you're
there's-
taking 5 from.
So Adeline is power equal to the amount of creatures you control during combat. You have 11 out.
Sorry,
11
I'll
power.
send it to someone else next time.
Sure.
I will actually also block the other one because I forgot I had this Grist, which is a 1/2 Death Toucher. So I will block both of them.
Yeah, I'll block both of them as well.
So that's 11 just for Madeline, right?
Yeah, and then you still have 2 1/1s coming
And I
at
have
you.
2 1/1s. Block 1 with Composer of Springs and 1 with Mesa Enchantress. So 1 would die and the other.
So in total, you keep 1 human.
Love it. And I am gonna put a basic onto the battlefield and take 2 damage for that. And I will crew. I will use Ashin to crew Divulcha, and when it's a creature, I will blink it. It's gonna enter the battlefield, and I get to deal 3 damage at something.
We'll find out.
See, I did
Tune in
target
next
something
time.
of yours, so that feels rude. What do you think? Should I get rid of the...
Well, this one is the one that deals 2 damage for lands. This is Braids, which does Braids business.
I'm gonna get rid of Zozu
You
because...
wouldn't let it hurt them
Listen,
first.
but I am gonna go... find a basic and then party on.
all right. We'll untap. I got my own little party of bugs over here. Actually, well, fun fact for you people at home, bugs and insects, 2 different things. What? They are. What? They're different. While the words bug and insect are often used interchangeably, there are some differences between the two. All bugs are insects, but not all insects are bugs. Insects belong to the class Insecta, while bugs belong to the order Hemipetra within that class. True bugs have a straw-like mouth part called a stylet that they use to suck juices from plants or blood from other animals. They also lack teeth. Insects have teeth? At the beginning of my upkeep, I will mill 2 cards. Takanuma and Overgrown Tomb. And because I milled a land, I can create an insect. Also, these are definitely not the right insect tokens, but it's fine. It's fine. This one's the right one, but it's okay. It's okay. Actually, no, these ones, some of them, it's fine. It's fine. They're all bugs. Insects. I just said they were different.
We respect that you can say something and then live something different.
Exactly.
I allow it.
Let's go ahead and I'm gonna take a quick look at what I got going on here. We'll see.
What's in there?
Not a lot of bugs, or creatures in general, like I thought. I've been whiffing, but let's try to not do that anymore. And I will go ahead and pay 3 to try to ensure that with a Realm Walker, naming Insect. I can look at the top card of my library at any time, and I may cast creature spells of the chosen type from the top of my library. So let's just take a little peek and let's see. And it's fine. I'm gonna uptick Grist anyways. So can you tell what I got? We'll uptick. We'll create an insect, and we'll mill an. Oh no, it was a Phyrexian Tower. That's crazy. But because I milled the land, I get to make another insect. We got a lot going on. And I may only have 4 lands, but thankfully with Insidious Roots, I can do other things like.
You feeling pain?
Yeah. Feel the pain? Becca, for killing my Zozu the Punisher, he was just a little guy. Take 3.
I understand.
All right. I'll tap 4 of my insects and the Nurturing Caitlin for a swamp. And let's cast Amzu, Swarm's Hunger. This is a 3/3 flying Menace. Other insects I control have Menace. Whenever 1 or more cards leave my graveyard, I may create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token, then put a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the greatest mana value among those cards. Do this only once each turn. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I guess I'll go to combat. Right?
So your Toxic Flyer has Menace.
Yes, it does. And Becca, it's gotta come at you.
I hear that. I respect that. I will take.
Do you hear the buzzing in your ears as it comes? Yeah, I guess I'll just pass.
Y'all earning that promotion. All right. Okay, somebody's got to do something about this.
Okay.
I don't think so.
And for the good of the order, I will move to combat. I'll send both these at Grist.
I will double block your Menace and then block braids with just one of these.
Okay.
That's it. So 3 of my insects will die.
Well done.
Pimps don't cry. I'm gonna pay 3 and cast Seething Song. That's gonna do 3 damage to you. I got 35.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna
go to 32.
Make 5 red. Let's use 3, 4, 5 for a Living Death.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
So yeah, each player will sacrifice all the creatures they control, and then bring all the creatures they have from the graveyard onto the battlefield. All the creatures in play get sacrificed.
That's tight for me with no creatures in my graveyard.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1, tap treasure, and pay a life to make a treasure.
Okay.
Had to do something.
Insects.
All right. Let's go ahead and so it's in my hand, so let's just play it. I have a manifold key. I can untap target artifact, or I can pay 3. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Zozu does come back, so that's fun.
Do we exile the graveyard?
No.
Okay.
All right, and it's all creatures?
The creatures that were there before now come into play.
So Angel of Suffering will come back out.
Oops.
And Masked Vandal will come out. I may exile a creature card from my graveyard, and if I do, exile target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. I'll exile my Loam Larva, and I think we gotta get rid of your sword.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
I'm not gonna be the issue.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Since at least one creature left my graveyard, I create a 0/1 green plant creature token and put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's a little 0/1. There's my little plant.
It's beautiful.
And it's got +1. So it's a little 1/2 plant.
All right. And then now Seething Song still has 2 left. I'll use that. And I'll tap the command tower. And let's play a game called Wheel of Misfortune.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to pick a number. And then we'll all at the same time will reveal that number. The highest number will get to wheel, but they will take that much damage. The people in the middle will just wheel. And whoever has the lowest number will not wheel. All right, on 3, everybody reveal their hands. 1, 2, 3.
5.
So
3 5s, we get nothing.
then nothing happens. We don't wheel and you wheel.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
But
you'll,
you take 7. You're still the most.
so you'll take 7, and we completely each other over because we all picked the same number.
I had a feeling Ify and I were gonna.
I was like, I knew we were gonna bump up. I was like, I felt it. Heart of the cards.
All right,
Heart
so
of the cards.
I'll start by milling 14 cards with Angel of Suffering. Caustic Caterpillar, Carrion Grub, Diabolic Intent, if y'all can keep track of this for me, because Swamp, Forever Young, Mirkwood Bats, Mortician Beetle, Woodland Cemetery, Nantuko Husk, Altar of Dementia, Swarmyard Massacre, Stitch Together, what we at?
I think that's 12.
Swarmyard, and Hornet Queen. So there's 14.
Okay.
Now I
Well,
get
there was
to-
at least one land.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then create Ol Insect because of Crawling Sensation. And then I'll mill 8 more cards.
Yeah, because of.
Well, no, you're milling 4 because you discarded 2 cards. And you lose 2 per card.
2 per card, but
Discarded.
then that's 4 damage.
Angel
but
is
then
suffering.
this is double it.
Oh,
so it's
so
double.
it's like, oh, God.
So I get to mill 8 more cards. Grizzly Salvage, Cabal Coffers, Swamp, Blex Vexing Pest, Gaia's Cradle, Swarm of Bloodflies, Gnaw to the Bone, and Llanowar Waste.
That getting thin.
Yep. But it's good. It's fine.
Living death again.
So let's see. Let's see what we got here. I'm not mad at this.
Yep. And I completely screwed myself by not being able to wheel. Luck of the draw and now Heart of cards.
Oh no!
Yeah. And my whole plan was the wheel. I should have just pitched the higher. So past turn.
33, you could have. I can't believe we all picked the same number.
I know.
That's
I
wild.
was just like,
Turtle. Out of the.
I'm
believe
going to
half
take
my
1
deck is-
damage and amass a zombie, and then I will draw a card. Turn. I'm going to tap to play Sithis. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I gain 1 life, and I draw a card. And I'll play Eldest Reborn. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, and I will gain a life and draw a card with Sithis.
I have no creature or planeswalker.
I will sacrifice Masked Vandal.
And then I think I'll have to pass turn.
Okay. Yep. Draw. Tap 3 for a Sheen.
There's only one thing you need to do.
I can handle everything. Don't worry about it.
I can handle
This is
everything. I
gonna
don't
be
like
great.
that. I can handle everything. What's that mean?
Oh, I can handle Nexi.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Everything sounds
We're gonna do
right.
something about the insect problem.
Hey, it's not a problem anymore. It's okay.
Not after
Need some pest
I
control.
find a pest. I find pests are best dealt with by breathing fire. We're gonna play a Goldspan Dragon, and Sheen is out, so I'll get double treasures. Then I'm going to Crew Divulcha with a Sheen, and now I've got 2 flyers. On the attack trigger, Divulcha is gonna deal 3 damage twice. So I'm gonna send both these suckers. You just got the 1 flyer, which I am going to blow up with one of these 2 triggers.
Okay.
Sending the other 3 at
Wow, really? I've got 15 left.
Okay.
Grist.
3 at Grist.
Yeah, and
Grist
3
goes
at
to
Angel of
5.
Suffering. And then the other 4 Goldspan Dragon is also going to Grist.
Grist goes down to 1.
Remember I did this?
Oh,
Now that I'm
yeah.
wide open,
Oh, yeah.
maybe be kind to
I'm
your local samurai.
I'm just trying to get my life up. Don't worry, I'm on my grind over here.
What? And I'm gonna send the 6 from Divulcha at you, Joe, because you have the highest life total.
That's fair.
And now I feel like we got a pretty even game here. Divulcha turns back into a vehicle, and I'll pass turn.
All right. Well, I will untap my 4 measly lands.
Sorry, I get 2 treasures off of Goldspan Dragon.
All right. My 4 innocent lands. You know, at the beginning of my upkeep, I may mill 2 cards. Let's do it. Let's keep milling.
Keep going.
Animate
Oof.
The Millen Villain.
and Giant Adaphage. Love that card. It would be really nice to have it. I couldn't cast it if I wanted to, but let's start building this board state back up by paying 3 for a Scoot Swarm. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I create a 1/1 green insect creature token. And if I control 6 or more lands, I create a token that's a copy of Scoot Swarm. I finally, in what feels like forever, will play a land for a turn, creating a 1/1 green insect. He's got a little buddy.
Okay.
And maybe sometime I'll be able to get another Scoot, but
Yeah.
we'll see if I live that long. I'm just gonna ignore everyone else's board and just try to get my insects back. And we'll just start with paying 1 for a Haywire Mite. And I think I'll just uptick Grist and see what happens. We'll uptick, create an insect, and mill. And it was Zask. So I get to uptick again and create another insect and mill again, which was Spineseeker Centipede. So I repeat the process. Ooh, there we go.
Damn.
It was Caustic Wasps.
No!
Uptick.
I'm really
insect.
sorry I didn't send the Divulcha damage at
No,
Grist.
it was Stinging Cave Crawler. Up. Insect and then mill. And it was Plague Beetle. Up. Insect. I might run out of tokens here. And
Joe, I
it was
did you
a
wrong.
land.
I did.
It was
Yeah.
a land, but because it was a land and it was the first one milled this turn, Crawling Sensation, I get another insect.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Damn it.
It's pretty cool.
You
You don't have a toxic bug anymore, though. So
No, I
there's that.
don't. But I think all of these bugs can be considered toxic just based on vibe alone.
I mean, they've ghosted their past 3 girlfriends.
Oh, so toxic.
And with that, I'll pass.
All right, we will untap and see what we can get.
It's in that top
Let's
left.
I live
see,
another
top
day.
deck. It's,
Planeswalker removal.
I think at this point I just have to recast my commander and hope that people want to do big damage.
Yeah.
Does that next thing say,
Each opponent discards a card.
Oh, I didn't pay commander tax.
damn it?
I had Goldspan out first, and then I recast Sheen, meaning I did get the 2 treasures off the Goldspan Dragon trigger, and when I burned that treasure, it tapped for 2.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lord of Pain's back out, and I'll pass.
All right. First things first, I'm going to take 1 damage and amass that zombie. That army, there's 2 zombies. Now they're like, yeah, I got it. What's up, gang? What's up, twin? What's up, twin? Yeah, twin. That's my twin right there. Zombie twin. And then I'm going to draw. Oh, yeah, my saga goes up. Each opponent discards a card.
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
That's fine.
There's Obosh. Goodbye.
Crash a Rhino Beetles.
Yeah, everyone takes 2.
I go to 30.
No, not everyone.
Yeah.
We're synergized.
We're vibing. We twins right now. We twins. Yeah, my twin.
A zombie twin.
Tori to Advent Fairy Rider is discarded, and then lose how much?
You lose 2.
Boop, boop, going to 20.
Okay. I'm going to cast my commander, so that's going to be 4 to wherever you want to send it. Boop.
I'll take 4.
All right.
I go to 26.
Yeah, so even this out.
Yeah. 3 for Dryad of the Elysian Grove. I may play an additional land on each of my turn. Lands I control are every basic land type. I no longer have to think. And then since I played an enchantment, I gain 1 life and I draw.
What a pain.
Oh, I can't gain a life. Okay. And then I no longer synergizing. I draw a card. Play Kalani, Heart Expedition. It's an enchantment. Whenever land enters the battlefield under my control, I may put a quest counter, and I can remove 3 to sack and get 2 land cards and put them on the battlefield tap, which allows me to draw again. Play Selesnya Sanctuary for turn, and it's just going to bounce a card that I will get to play. Because I can play 2 lands this turn. Double landfall on that.
It's already at 2?
Yeah, already at 2. That's the turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So we gotta get rid of that Lord of Pain because that stops my balancing of my Dread Horde.
Now, what if I make an offer for you? I get rid of Lord of Pain.
And the rest of us?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm certainly not the threat anymore.
Yeah.
I've been demoted, and I think you got your old job back.
I did not. I'm literally top decking. I'm literally top decking. I have been
We all know.
Okay. I think I gotta get rid of Grist.
Yeah, because then we all lose. The -5 will kill us all.
Yeah.
It will not.
How many creatures you got?
21. 22.
So
So
the
we'll kill
-5 will
Ify
kill
and
both of us.
I.
21.
Yeah, so not a fan of that.
Not a fan of 9?
Liars.
That's
No, I
rare.
don't.
And I do. Okay. Asheen is going to crew Devolcha, and then I'm going to be swinging with Devolcha and Goldspan Dragon. So Goldspan's coming at Grist. Since I'm getting rid of your stuff, your
You
life
just
total
said
is
last time.
high.
I was the wrong person to swing at.
Well, I am going to be killing Grist this time, so we've got that. So
We're just trying this all over again.
yeah.
we're just trying some stuff. Devolcha is coming at Joe. Goldspan Dragon is coming at Grist. Then for the pangs off Devolcha, I'm going to send another 3 at Grist, and I'm going to send 3 at Skeet Swarm.
Okay.
All right.
How much am I taking?
6 in the air.
Scoot Swarm
All right, cool.
dies. Grist dies. Goes back to the command zone.
I'm going to make 2 treasure for Goldspan Dragon's trigger happening twice. And I'm going to tap 2 for Tillinalli's Summoner. I'll take 2 from... Oh, well,
It
sorry.
has to be somebody else. So we'll even it out. Boop,
Yeah.
boop.
Send it in next. Going to 24. Okay. It's got Ascend. And whenever it attacks, I can pay X in red if I do create X 1/1 elemental creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. At the beginning of the next end step, I exile them, unless I have the Sitting's Blessing, which I do. Tapping 4 for Myrel, Shield of Argive. Is it smart for me to play out everything? Will there be another board wipe? I don't know, but let's go for it. Myrel, Shield of Argive is a 3/4. During my turn, opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. And when it attacks, I'm going to create X 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature tokens, where X is the number of soldiers I control, which right now is 1, but that would change. And then let's just play some cards. We got Goro Goro, Disciple of Ryusei. Goblin Samurai 2/2. I could pay a red to give creatures haste, but you know what? I wanted blockers up, so I'm happy with the order. And If I control a modified creature, which I don't right now, I could pay 5 and make a 5/5 dragon. That's it for me. Pass.
All right. I will untap. And of course, at the beginning of my upkeep, I'm going to mill 2 cards. And it's Battlefly Swarm and Mazarek, Crawl Death Priest.
Favorite card.
And then I'll go ahead and draw for a turn. It is getting smaller and smaller. And then Lord of Pain, it's just a spell.
Yeah, just the CMC.
Okay.
Or the mana value.
Well, I'll tap Nurturing Peatland as a swamp and cast Bone Shards, sacrificing one of my insects, and I'll destroy Lord of Pain.
Out of all that stuff over there.
No.
You didn't get 1 damage before that.
You know what? No, I'll take that back. I'm scared of whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Me?
I don't know what's happening.
But the
and
Lord of Pain is
it's
dealing
fine.
direct damage
It's
to
okay.
you.
The dragon?
You know,
Dragon's the way to go.
you're no longer gonna be the problem. So I can send that dragon somewhere else if you don't want Lord of Pain dealing damage to you.
I know that you made a deal with Joe and you didn't hold up your end on
That's
that.
true.
What was the deal?
Not attacking.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Rewind the tape.
Yeah, we'll rewind the tape and we'll see who's right.
I'm really sorry I didn't send the Divulge damage at
No,
Chris.
it was. So we're gonna get rid of the dragon.
Wait,
We're gonna destroy
what was the deal we
target
made?
creature.
Because you was like, oh, I swung wrong, and then you paid for it. Now you pay 1 from Lord of Pain.
Yeah, but I didn't say I was going to do anything differently.
Yeah, I don't think there was a deal. I think you got blown up, but you know.
That's fine. Okay, so you blew up the
I
dragon.
could be wrong. It's fine.
I'm sticking with it. Rewind the tape.
I never made a deal. I said I made a mistake, and that does not mean I'm not going to keep making that mistake. This is a sensitive subject for me because I did do that to Jimmy, and people on the internet in the comments were upset. But to be fair, what does not make the cut is everyone saying in the game, in the game, in the game, in the game. And I'm like, okay, great, I get in the game. And they're like, oh, you made a deal with Jimmy and you didn't honor it?
Oh my gosh.
So I'm taking, I'm like,
telling me that?
what deal did I make? What deal did I make?
You say, I ain't Howie Mandel,
Just cut out the
okay?
deal entirely.
Yeah.
No deal, how we have.
All right. Well, I will be paying 1 for a Husk Burster Swarm. It is a 6/6, and it costs 1 less to cast for each creature card I own in exile and in my graveyard, which is like 22. So it only costs 1. It's a 6/6 Menace Death Touch.
Nice.
Should have cast that first. Then I could have dealt.
You know,
8.
that's true. I think I just got a little scared.
Yeah.
Well, it can't come at you.
That's
If
true.
you cast a spell, then it goes at someone else.
I'm glad you
It's
did.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, and I will pay 5 and get Gris back out.
Okay, somebody else has to do it this time.
We're gonna try. We're gonna try to uptick Gris and see what happens. And I'm scared. Uptick, insect, mill, and it's an insect. Uptick, insect, mill, and it was a Balaged recovery. We're good. My heart is pounding
Yeah.
as my library whittles away. I think I'm just gonna pass.
Let's get that angel back out.
Yeah, you didn't want
Because
the
at
angel.
this point, yeah.
I mean, you were the one that got rid of the angel,
I
so
know.
I'll cast an Arcane Signet. Boop, boop. For hitting me for 6.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Pass.
All right.
If I die, what are you going to do about next season?
Nothing. I'm doing nothing anyway. So.
the Lord of Pain is self-inflicting.
Yeah. You did say that at the beginning of this game.
That's true.
All right. Untap. In the upkeep, I take 1 damage. I amass some zombos. Now they're a 3-piece. They, barbershop quartet ready next turn. And then I will draw. And then after my draw step, I will go to 3, put target creature or planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Can I see
From
my
a graveyard.
Yeah.
I got a Braids.
Yeah.
I got Obosh, and I got a Zozu.
You got Adeline, Goldspan Dragon.
Got a lot of options over here.
Yeah.
Got the whole storefront.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to Nexie's Bug Emporium. Sell bugs, honorary bugs.
Yeah. And let's see what's
Enjoy.
full grid here. What's happening in here? Okay.
A lot.
Yeah, I'm going to take this specifically so you can't get it. After reading what this does, but because it came out, enters the battlefield from the graveyard. Sure, you may pay. If you do, then return under its owner's control.
Oh, I don't think you want that one.
Yeah. So he's just going to say here, he's my son. She's my son. You're going to be there. I'm sacrificing it, and whenever I get to draw a card because I sacrifice, but whenever the final chapter ability of a saga you control resolves, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the saga's mana value, so that's 5 to everyone. And I don't heal because of this guy.
Go to 19.
Go to 12.
And then I draw the card for the ability. And I'm going to play Eidolon of Blossoms. Whenever Eidolon of Blossoms or another enchantment creature enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. That's 4, so you can decide where that goes.
Boop, boop, boop,
I do.
boop. You got the highest life. No, I got the highest life. We're good.
And now I draw 2 because of that. For turn, play Golgari Rot Farm, which is going to bounce a swamp. And the landfall is going to tick up. And I'm going to play my second land for turn. And then this is going to tick up again. Tap Orza 3 for a ghoulish impetus. And I'm going to enchant your Lord of Pain.
Sweet.
It has +1/+1, and it is goaded. Whenever an enchanted creature dies, return it to the battlefield at the beginning of the next instep. Played an enchantment. I draw the 2 off of that. What you got going on over here? Let's talk about you for a
Empty
second.
hands.
I
I'm
don't
not
care
coming
about
for
your
you.
hand.
Let me knock other people out for you.
No, that's what everyone always says. Right? They're not coming for me, and then all of a sudden, they are. All of a sudden, it's a problem. I'm gonna play Cast Out, and let's get rid of the Vulture. When Cast Out enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Cast Out leaves the battlefield.
Now, hold on before you touch my battlefield.
Okay.
Has the Vulture done anything to you?
No, but I know what it can do.
Has the Vulture taken care of Gris several times?
Yeah. And then
And took that landfall thing where you've got a landfall deck? You did all those 2 damage?
You want to know what the Vulture didn't do, though? Get rid of Lord of the Pain so I wouldn't be killed by my own zombies when I was like, hey, maybe if you could, give a little damage on that.
I'll do it.
No,
Pick another target.
No.
I'll do it.
You've chosen.
Gris.
Yeah. I think I'm sucking on the Vulture. Don't take this and clip it and put it somewhere weird.
Clip it.
Don't
It's going to wind up on the internet in a weird way.
Don't take this and put a picture of me next to Michael Keaton or something like that. Like, I don't do any of that stuff, okay? We're going to cast out the Vulture for now. And this, you already have a powerful board state. And I'm just putting the nukes away. You can fight behind the mountains with sticks and shields. I don't want the nukes to come out.
Sucking on the Vulture like you wanted me, calling me all the time, playing in my cards like I'm a Ishin.
And because I did that, I do get to draw 2 cards. I'm your papa now. And I will pass turn.
I be the pappy.
Well, you still got a Lord of Pain, so that is disincentivizing.
But no one can do anything on your turn because you have my rail out.
Yeah. So you're safe. Well, we're safe. Actually. That's great. Yeah. That's actually, thank you. Actually, if I could go back in time, I'd let you keep the Vulture because you actually saved us. But I promise, I'm only holding the Vulture. I'm leaving you alone. You know what the Vulture can do. You got 3 twice. You don't need all that power. Let's keep it at a VTEC. You don't need a V8, V12 engine. Let's keep it at a Honda VTEC. VTEC I.
I have a question for you, Joe.
Yeah.
Don't listen.
Would you allow Tilinali's summoner to hit you for 1 in order for me to make so many tokens and send them elsewhere?
Yeah.
Same deal with 3 from Myrel.
So that's 4.
It would be 4 coming at you, and there would be a lot going at other people.
I'm cool with it.
Right. Okay. So I'll be sending 2 at Joe, and their attack triggers will happen twice. So Tilinali's Summoner is attacking, and I'm going to pay X and red 11. So I'm going to make 11 1/1s, but it's doubled because of Ishin, so it's 22 1/1s tapped and attacking. I have the City's Blessing, so they're not going to go anywhere. Before I declare where those are going, Myrel, Shield of Argive, creates X colorless soldier artifact creature tokens where X is the number of soldiers. Currently I have 1, so I will make 1, and it's not tapped and attacking. But then that happens twice. So the second time I make another 2. So I have 3 soldiers.
I mean,
I don't have a
Chris
Dissolve.
is at 5 still. So then that's death for both of you. If Chris is still left alive.
Interesting. How many insects do you have? Sorry, how many blockers do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
16 at Gris and 6 at you.
I'll take the 6.
Okay.
I'll go down to 9 and Grist will die.
Alright, I took 4.
You took 4.
Okay.
Sick. I'm tapped out. Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to win anymore.
Oh. I don't know.
But at the beginning of my upkeep, let's mill 2 cards.
Oh.
Yeah, let's just do it. It's going to be an Urborg. Haven't needed that, thanks to you, and a forest. And I get to create another insect. And then I get to draw for turn. This is not great. It's fine. Let's pay 2 for Life from the Loam, and I'm going to return a Witch's Cottage, Urborg, and a forest to my hand. And I'll play that Witch's Cottage, and since I control more than 3 other swamps, I can put a target creature card from my graveyard on top of my library. So let's figure out what I want.
Can't be Gris Voracious Larva. We know that much.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
So let's just go ahead.
2 damage this way.
Okay.
So it's going to be Zask, Skittering Swarmlord. I'll just go right on top.
This is going to exacerbate the problem.
Awful.
Hey, Nexie, I'm really sorry. I just looked at Tilinali's Summoner again, and I don't know if I would have gotten to double the 11 without paying 11 again. So you only should have had 11 come through. Do you want to just gain back 6 life?
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Sorry about that.
Grist will remain dead.
I sent 11 at Grist.
4, 5, 6. There we go.
Then that's a stupid card in this deck. Thanks a lot, EDH Rec.
I am going to pay 4 for Nantuko Cultivator, and when it comes into play, I may discard any number of land cards in my hand, put that many +1/+1 counters on Nantuko Cultivator, and draw that many cards. So I'm going to discard Urborg and a forest. This will get 2 +1 counters.
You'll take 4 from the Migrim.
Sounds good. And then I'll draw 2 cards and cast Zask, Skittering Swarmlord. I may play lands and cast insect spells from my graveyard. And whenever another insect I control dies, I put it on the bottom and then I mill 2 cards. But it's fine. It's okay. And then I could pay 2 and target insect gets +1/+0 and gains Death Touch until end of turn. And I also realized that because of Witch's Cottage, pulling something out of my graveyard, I believe Insidious Roots gets to do its thing. So yeah, whenever one of my creatures leave my graveyard, I create a 0/1 green plant creature token, so I get to create another one. And then I get a +1/+1 counter on each plant I control. All right. Now, is there anything that I want to do, or do I want to lay low?
Swing everything at Ify.
All right.
You can swing one thing if you want it, and it could be unblockable.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. Do we have a gentleman's agreement?
Yeah.
All right.
Boom. You saw it.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
You didn't have any other terms.
Nope.
No.
Those are the terms.
That
Terms and
wasn't
conditions?
terms.
Blank slate. Write what you want. I got your signature. That's the Lord of Pain's deal.
Our contract is sponsored by Infinitokens.
Right.
You just write it in the moment.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
And you know what? If y'all send a 6/6 at you, menace death touch, but doesn't matter.
In response to you swinging or declaring your, I'm going to tap my manifold key. Target creature can't be blocked this turn, and I will point to the swarm.
All right. Then I will be forced to take 6 damage.
All right.
Game's gonna end sometime.
Yeah, that phrase always comes out when it's me. You know, it's never when something's about to happen to you. Then it's deal. Make a deal how and Game's gotta end sometime.
You know, maybe the lesson there is you got to start making deals.
Make more deals.
Yeah. And with that, I'll pass.
All right, let's see what's on the old top deck. It's probably land. That's fantastic.
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't been able to do much this game, but hey, you know what? It is what it is.
You can knock a player out.
I have to swing not at you.
Oh, yeah.
Do the manifold thing and say he can't be blocked this turn.
Grist?
Yeah.
Chris is gone.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
This. It's kind of the only way to get past 1 billion insects.
That has all them elementals.
Yeah.
Got a lot. This is the biggest threat for realsies. That's why she can't look you in the eye.
Yeah, I'll send 6 over your way.
Wow. Yeah. There she go. There's my co-host sitting next to me. There we go. This feels good. Now I got a friend down here with me. Single digits.
Yes, you can say
Ooh,
the
a twin.
game's got to end sometime.
Game's gonna end sometime.
Jesus Christ. This is, even if no one attacks me in 5 turns, 4 more turns, I'm dead.
Why'd you take 1?
Because of mass zombies, the Dread Horde invasion.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This is not a good time.
Don't worry. I don't think we're going to last 4 more turns.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm definitely going to help with that. And I'm going to play the original commander of this precon, Anakthea, Hand of Erebos. So Lord of Pain is going to do what?
5 damage.
Yeah, where do you want to send 5 damage?
You just came at me.
It's true. Boop.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
All right, and other enchantment creatures I control have menace, and whenever Anakthea enters the battlefield or attacks, exile up to 1 target non-aura enchantment card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 3/3 black zombie creature in addition to its other types. Also, I have to draw a card
Off Sithis.
off Sithis and Eidolon. And then I'm going to exile our good friend Eldest Reborn, bring him back, and each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker.
Whoa, it's a Saga Zombie. And it's a 3/3?
Yes, in addition to its other types.
Sorry, when my insect dies, technically it goes to the bottom, and I mill too because of Zask. That's going to be Izoni and Head Shredder.
Joe, is this your favorite game of Commander you've ever played?
I just love the top deck mode.
Yeah,
If only that Wheel of Sacrifice hadn't done you
man.
dirty.
Jesus.
What is it? Wheel of...
Wheel of Misfortune.
Misfortune.
I'm throwing it away. No, I'm just
Okay,
going to pay
this
more
late
life
in the
next time.
game. Pay
Surprised
1,
I've
get a
lived
Soul Ring.
so much longer after it.
Right.
I'm going to play Doomwake Giant, Constellation. Whenever Doomwake Giant or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, creatures your opponent control get -1/-1 until end of turn.
Ooh.
Goodbye, soldier boys and elementals.
I'm going to be milling a lot right now.
Goodbye, Taloni's Summoner. Tilanali's Summoner.
11, I'm going to be milling 22 cards if I have that many in my library.
I don't know if you do.
Well,
You
this
may
will
just
go back to
mill
the
them.
bottom. I
That's
think I'm
something.
out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Wow.
I am gone.
Okay.
So technically, even though you needed to mill and you couldn't, you're not dead until you go to draw and you can't.
Yeah.
We're hanging. Okay.
Also, draw 2 cards and you gain a life.
Draw 2 cards. Yeah, here we're back.
Find that now.
We're back to gaining life. We're gonna draw 2 cards.
Do you have something that could keep you alive?
Maybe I'm gonna try to find it.
Okay.
We're gonna see.
I'm so curious as to what's happening right there.
I have to do something this turn because this is going to kill me at the end of my turn.
Oh, well, you got too many cards. You got a little too greedy. Flew a little too hot to the sun.
Hold on, we still got this. I haven't even played a
What's
land
gonna
for
kill
turn.
you?
So
Whenever you discard 2 damage.
yeah.
Ooh.
So per card. Okay, let's see. I have to.
If only you would have cast it out, huh? If you kill him, that card's gone.
Yeah, that is very true. I'm thinking about that.
Yeah. Just if you swing out and kill me.
4 to bring out Helio, god of the sun. It is a creature. Indestructible. Other creatures you control have vigilance.
Nice.
That is going to gain me a life, and then I'm going to.
And it didn't wake.
So I bring out. That's another -1/-1. So does anyone have any like 2s?
Oh,
But I don't
Goro
know.
does. Okay, and then you're gonna gain 1 off Sithis this time.
Yeah.
from
So I
Helio.
gain 1 off of Sithis, and now they have vigilance.
Did you already draw your cards from that?
Oh no. Okay. So that is exactly 13.
Boom.
To get Joe,
Bam. Out of here.
I get 3 life from Narcy, and I have to draw down. And this is why I had no choice but to kill Joe, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. That would have been exactly
enough.
6 damage to kill me. So,
You would have gained
Wow.
the 3, might have been fine.
Right.
yeah.
All right. Is that a pass?
I think that is, in fact, going to be a pass. Well, no, because in my instep, Ghoulish Impetus comes back. It returns to the battlefield at the beginning of the next instep. And you know what's going on, your boy. You're goated, +2/+2. Can't attack me.
Just 1. Just +1.
And draw.
Oh, wait. Now that puts everything from Doomwake. That puts another one.
Oh, yeah.
Another
there's-
-1 counter.
Yeah, another -1,
So
-1
all
counter. So any
threes.
3 3s.
And that would be this.
I have 3 4s, so I'm okay. And you
Okay.
made it a 4/5.
Yeah.
Which I did also realize before from Haywire My Dying, I was supposed to gain 2 life if that
Oh,
was
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, of course.
If it will even matter by the time it hits my turn.
Yeah. So let me discard down now.
While you're deciding, I will untap.
I'm done.
So you have vigilance. So if I swing at you with the 3 4, that's not going to
can't.
go
It's
well for
goated.
me.
It's goated.
It's goaded, so it's going to have to swing.
Gotta go at me.
Great. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and do it. It's 4/5
Jail.
with Death Touch. It makes me 3 soldiers. What would you like to do?
You know, I'm gonna die no matter what. I'll just take, is it 3 or 4?
It's 4.
You know what, yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna do it.
Then I'm gonna play out my hand. I'm gonna tap 6 for just a little guy, just a little Tally Primal Storm. It's a 6/6, and when it attacks, exile the top card of each player's library. Cast any number of non-land cards exiled this way without paying their mana costs. But unfortunately, because I don't have Goro and the little give stuff haste, I can't do it. Can't do it. So I don't think I'm gonna live past Ify's next turn, but let's find out.
Do you pass?
I pass. What happens next?
You know, I thought I had an answer. I really thought. And then I discovered, no, I in fact don't. I go to untap upkeep. At the beginning of my upkeep, I could still mill 2 cards, but... And then I go to draw.
Oh, milled herself.
Fortunately.
GG. Vanquished.
All right, well, you get Gris back.
My girl. My son.
Yes, my adoptive little Gris. I miss you.
She was just at daycare.
Yeah.
All right, do you have it if you just swing out? Because I've got 5 blockers. Do you have 11 creatures?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Doomwake Giant doesn't stop?
No. Doomwake Giant keeps going.
You also lose a life for Zombie Army.
Yeah. Ouch. So lose a life. Ouch. Then it goes up to 5.
Delayed ouch.
And then after my draw step, it goes up to 2. So you would discard a card.
It's like stubbing your toe and it just creeps in after.
I discard Audacious Thief.
Okay. And then
If I
would
block
just
your 2 biggest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, Selesnya.
I think you've got this, and I'm going to scoop here. Thank you, sir. GG. Iffy. Yes, enchantments for the win.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Feels good. Feels good. My zombies never made it to 6 and getting their, moment of getting lifelink, but Doomwake came through. He said, "Where my hug at?" That's what he looked like. Where my hug at?
I think the crush is on his little friend.
That's what he said.
He just wanted hugs.
He said, "Where my hug at?"
Oh no.
All right, that's it. Nexie, thank you so much. GG. Jonathan, trying again.
Tried too hard.
Good first time.
Yeah.
GG, that's it. Commander party, y'all.
Yes.
And we found it was possible to beat Joe Johnson in his game.
When he doesn't draw cards for several turns.
That's
the trick, y'all.
Don't let me do anything.
Woo! In the end, I got a dub, and against Joe. If you know, Joe is tough to get a dub against, and he's going to talk about how, he didn't have the mana and how, he was getting shut down. It don't matter. It's still a W in my book of recorded YouTube victories. And that number is currently at 3. Let's get it higher, because the number of times I've appeared is not 3.
You know whose fault this is? Ryan Seacrest, the new host of Wheel of Misfortune. You.
Isn't that a I feel like I shouldn't have been afraid to knock people out. Next time, I'm gonna kill everybody one by one, because Devulcha could have done some more work, let me tell you.
All in all, I had a great time. The Archenemy cards are very one-sided. So if you're playing even like average to like low average deck, then those Archenemy cards will boost you right up. But yeah, I always have fun playing with the homies. I couldn't get it on round 2, but hey, you know what? I'll still be continuing to be the Archenemy wherever I go. Game stores, be aware. Wherever you go, you'll catch Black Nito. Got him, coach.
Archenemy decks are super fun. I think what's really cool about seeing a deck like Joe's pop off with it kind of helps you for your home game. All right, these kind of decks paired with an Archenemy deck is just going to be hyper oppressive. Or maybe everyone just unleashes everything. You bring your big baddie decks and they have their biggest, baddest deck, and you see what happens. Or you can play a version where, you bring your regular decks and the Archenemy has maybe a lower powered deck, and then balance it that way. I think the many different ways you can use Archenemy are very fun. And I think the homebrew versions we're gonna see it used is gonna be super exciting.
Archenemy was terrifying. Did we need to give Joe Johnson more of an upper hand? At least it kind of evened out in that second game. This was a lot of fun, even if I died. Bug power.
Whoa, that was exciting.
Our guests brought the bugs, they brought the pain, but you brought it home with your landfall, and I'm itching for a win one of these days.
Oh, that was a good pun. I really like that. But I just learned it from watching you, just by simply being enchanting.
Oh, I see what you did there. If you want to see more of what we do here, then make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hey, maybe give us a comment. That helps too.
Yeah. But yeah, come on back for the next party here on Commander Party.
Nailed it. Bye.
But those are arachnids. Those are arachnids. Those aren't insects.
Are they bugs? A wasp has
No.
A wasp has teeth. Yeah, boss has those like things where they like grind things.
Oh.
So I guess that counts as their teeth. Is their mandible?
Can we just leave this whole thing? This is actually at the very end of the video. It's like black for a couple seconds, and then it's like this whole discussion.
Listen,